Hello, welcome to part 2 of the helpful tips video for the Lilly version of the Powerstaxx tolerance analysis program. This is the second of 2 videos going over some of the features of Powerstaxx that make it easy to perform a thorough tolerance analysis. In this video, we will review numerous ways of showing and hiding information. Let's start on the Dimensions tab. Initially, each part has 10 dimensions that can be entered. In some cases, there will be parts that have more than 10 dimensions. When that happens, simply press the Show More Rows button, and now there are 20 rows. This can be repeated 2 more times until a total of 40 dimensions are displayed. To remove the lowest set of 10 rows, click on the Hide Rows button until the number of rows you desire are visible. For convenience, these buttons are also on the right side of the table. There are similar functions on the tolerance analysis sheet, so let's go there. Each stack-up in Powerstaxx has room for 6 dimensions. If the stack-up requires more lines, simply click on either the Add a Row or Add 5 Rows buttons, and 1 or 5 rows are added. In case you add too many rows, click on the Delete Row button to delete 1 row at a time. You cannot delete any rows if there are only 6 rows present. When creating a stack-up, it is often helpful to have an image of what is being analyzed. With each stack-up, Powerstaxx has room to add 1 or more images, depending on their size. To see whether they are displayed, click on the Show Images button on the left side, and a larger blank space becomes visible. To hide it, click on the Hide Images button. These buttons are available for each stack-up. Due to some quirks of Excel, to insert an image in Powerstaxx, you should put them on a separate tab. Let's open the Appropriate Pictures tab for the stack-up image we want to insert. Find the window for the stack-up desired and paste a picture into the large cell. Inserting images in this manner is a simple way to enable the added pictures to hide when the Hide Images button is pressed. When working on the tolerance analysis, the engineer may not want to see the images while working on it, but he or she would like to have them visible when the tolerance analysis is printed out. To easily do that, click on the Show All Images button in the upper left of the spreadsheet, and all images are made visible. After printing, click the Hide All Images button to hide them again. For convenience, those 2 buttons are also on the bottom of the page and function the same way. Let's move now to the summary sheet. Initially, there are results for only 20 stack-ups visible. If your tolerance analysis has more than that, click the Show More Rows button, and the next 20 are made visible. This can be repeated until all 500 rows are visible. Similar to the dimension sheet, there are Hide Extra Rows buttons to hide rows that are no longer necessary to see. As a final point about the summary sheet, remember from a previous video that the stack-up number is a link to that stack-up. The final 2 features are actually standard Excel functions, but they make Powerstaxx easier to use. This version of Powerstaxx can create 500 stack-ups. When opened, there is only 1 sheet with 50 stack-ups visible. To see the remaining sheets, right-click on any tab and click on Unhide. A list of the hidden sheets pops up and you can select the one which you want to see. In a similar manner, no longer required sheets can be hidden again. The last feature is actually a suggested work method for completing a tolerance analysis. Go to the View tab on the ribbon and click on New Window. That creates a duplicate window of the open workbook. Next, click the adjacent button, Arrange All, and the horizontal option. OK then arranges the open windows like this. Finally, click the Dimensions tab on one of the sheets. Now both the stack-up sheet and the dimension sheet are visible, making it a little quicker to find and enter the correct dimension for the stack-up. That concludes part 2 of the helpful tips video of Lilly's custom version of the Powerstaxx tolerance analysis spreadsheet. Please watch the other videos to learn more. Thank you for your time.